Hi, this is Felix, and today's agenda we'll just be going briefly over Bluebeam Review. We'll look at the layout, functionality, how we can create PDFs, organize yourself, collaborate, and then we'll have a summary of what we've looked at, and then a Q&A session right after. So, what is Bluebeam Review? Bluebeam Review combines powerful PDF editing, markup, and collaboration technology with reliable file creation. Push the limits of project communication with one of Review's 3 editions: Standard, CAD, and Extreme. There's four basic ideas in the program itself. You can create, which allows you or gives you the power to turn Microsoft Office documents and CAD drawings into PDFs with one mouse click, and that's just the beginning. Batch convert unlimited window files to PDF or 10 other file formats. Assemble PRD packages for easy access to multiple PDFs, and transform scanned images into text searchable documents. You can comment on these PDFs. Point, click, and release is all it takes. Mark up PDFs with Review's customizable markup tools, including text, notes, clouds, stamps, and highlights, and save custom markups in the tool chest of easy reuse. Track all annotations in the integrated markups list, which can be filtered, organized, customized, and exported to Excel. You can also collaborate. Review's integrated cloud-based collaboration solution, Bluebeam Studio, helps teams to manage projects from anywhere at any time, regardless of internet access. Store and share an unlimited number of PDFs and other file types in the cloud for free, or collaborate in real time with project partners around the world on the same 2D and 3D PDFs. And finally, you can organize. Do more with PDFs. Easily edit PDF content by adding, deleting, or rotating pages. Create bookmarks from page labels or PDF content instantly, and automatically generate unlimited hyperlinks for large document sets. Search PDFs for keywords or symbols, and electronically compare document revisions. So let's start taking a look at the interface of the program itself. It's a very comfortable setting. Everything that you can ever use in the program itself is located up here on the ribbon tab. So we can just tab through multiple items and use each one individually. You can even customize this right here in View and change the profile according to whatever your industry is, or even change things around and name it whatever you'd like. In this case, I've named this one Felix. Right here on the sides, you'll notice that this popped out. We can actually pull this out and bring it back at any time when we're working on the file. The layout is simple. Tab, layout. We can also, when we're working on a file, split this file up into 2 separate documents right next to each other. On the same document, we can change through the pages down here at the bottom. And even right here in Settings, turn on the Synchronize Views. So even if these 2 documents are completely different with a little bit of changes, we can actually start to work on one document with the other one changing. And the zoom and control moves with where your mouse placement is. So I can actually just not even think about what document I'd like to move, and it actually knows what to do. I can turn this back off on Settings. And then down here, it'll remember the views that I've actually used. You can create PDF documents or import them easily. I've set up my computer so that every PDF I ever open will directly take me to the review process. I can start batching files together to form one single PDF. I can bring it in from the scanner or create packages. One really exciting thing about Revu is that from my Revit file or any other 3D program that you might be using, we have Revu set up directly into the program itself. So all you have to do is click on Create PDF or Create 3D PDF from your file. And anyone, anywhere can open up your file directly on their computer without actually having Revu on their software, and they can start manipulating that data just to see what you're talking about. The mouse is simple. We can pan and select with the left click, look at our options and drop downs with the right click, and then scroll up and down or zoom in and out with the center button. On these files, we can add markups. So if I go to this corner, for example, bring in a callout, add a cloud, change that cloud around, maybe some floating text. And then finally X out of this so that I will always have this markup here for me later on as I rotate around our model. If I click on this markup view, we can go back and find the markup view exactly where we left off. Here's an example of OCR file work. I'm going to go to a scanned file that I just scanned this morning. Double click it, opens up in Revu, and then just go up here to OCR. And it will start to take this scanned information and overlay right above it the text. That way I can actually start to highlight text right off of this page. Let's see. We can also start to find different pictures directly. We can click on Visual, get a rectangle. Now you'll see in the top right corner we have the visual selected, and then we can do a search. Select all of my objects, and then highlight those objects. So for hard to find pictures, we can actually start to comb through our file. We can start to add markups, start to number everything. And while we do this, it keeps track of everything that we've created on this sheet. We can actually get a PDF summary of everything we've created. With a brief description of everything about that summary. Who created it, when they created it, so that you can keep track of everything that everyone's making on the sheet when you're collaborating. When working with PDFs, you can also add measurements. All you have to do is calibrate it, turn on Content Snap right down here at the bottom, click, click. You'll notice that it says 2 feet 8 inches. I'm just going to write, or 20 feet 8 inches. Click OK. And so now every time I want to discover the distance of something, it actually remembers the scale that I've set it up to be. With measurements, we can also discover the perimeter or even area of a room simply by clicking in the corners. And then we can move the information or even rotate anything that we create. Comes with snaps and controls right off of it. And then finally, we can collaborate with everyone on a team by clicking on the Collaborate button. We can create a session. And then we can send an email to anyone we want to collaborate with. It'll actually send them a link that they can download the free review and work on the file itself with you. It's mainly, it was designed originally for architects, engineers, and construction workers, but it applies to really anyone that would be using a PDF and collaborating with others. So they've added very great features on this between JavaScript and security documents. One of the great features that the legal industry has been using is redaction. If there's sensitive information on a PDF that you want to change, we can start to mark our redactions. And then set them on your sheet so that you can send personal information without certain words or signatures being on those documents. I encourage everyone to go onto Bluebeam Review's website at bluebeam.com. And here you can see all sorts of videos that go deeper into the Bluebeam review.